Beautiful birds. Excuse my plate. I came to bring this crazy dog out here. But these are some peanut butter cookies that I made, but they don't have any sugar in them. They have the sugar-free syrup and peanut butter and some keto flour. It's like you can use the almond flour, which I'm not fond of as much. And there's a wheat flour that's keto. Excuse me, guys. Don't go over here. I gotta keep him away from over here. I'm trying to keep them dogs away from the area where we sit at so we can have some stinky free breeze. So we don't have to smell none of that. I'm not mean or anything. It's just, if you have dogs, you'll know. They will go all over the yard. You gotta keep them in a certain area. See him over there? Sniffing to see where he can really do it some more. I got to get out here and do some more of the yard. I actually didn't sleep very good last night. I had some crazy dreams. But look at him trying to go past there. See? Don't do it. Thank you. Don't you do it. So I don't have him going past that thing right there. Right there on the ground. Right there. And yes, I do still have weeds to clean up. You're going to go inside if you keep pushing the... Don't do it! Yeah, so I've been sleeping kind of crazy lately. See, he sees me talking on the video. He thinks he can do whatever. Don't worry about this. This is a grill that goes inside. And my coffee's in here. Finally got me a nice, this is a nice, hold on. That dog, he's really pushing my buttons. That's for, cold or hot. It's good. Well, when you make that, make sure it's cooked a little bit longer than you normally do, because they won't cook all the way through if you don't. And they're pretty soft. For my taste, I like cookies that are harder. Don't come over here. Because that's the kind my mom makes anyway. I was so sleepy last night. My granddaughter's like ordered some bedtime tea, and she said stay off the social media and TV or whatever past a certain, like 30 minutes before you decide you're gonna go to bed. Which my bedtime is, and I'm not even gonna say. It varies. So, but anyways, enough of that. I do have a little video because I do have some sleeping pills and I'm trying not to take those. I'd rather... No. Get back. I'd rather do the tea because I don't want to start doing sleeping pills. And I'll be relying on them. My doctor ordered me them because I do have an anxiety disorder. I do take medication, which is not new. I think I have that on one of the videos. Just in case people have pointers. That's why I put it on there, not to be bragging or exposing all my life, you know what I mean? Go ahead and lay in that dirt if you want to. It's getting warm enough so you can get a bath. This dog, just don't bring no fleas in there. He's ridiculous. Look at him. Just look. Can you see him? Rubbing in the dirt like that. And then he wonders why I don't want him in the house. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw the video. If you look it up at the African, there's some dogs that are African. And they roll around in their own poop. Seriously. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking dogs. But they're kept in the zoo somewhere, and they roll around in their own feces. And I'll tell you one thing, they wouldn't be in my house. It's like I don't want him in there with that dirt all over him either, because they do all kinds of stuff out there. I can't even see him. Look, the wilderness. Those will be coming up. But anyways, it's a nice summer breeze. I don't think it's summer yet. I think it's still spring, but it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good out there today. A little breeze under here. So I'm going to try the tea thing. And I have a lot of stuff I'm doing on my computer. Don't come this way. Yeah, he wants to come over here, mess with me. I don't want him messing with me. I'm trying to be peaceable. Go on somewhere. Don't do it. Don't. I don't want you over here. You've been rolling in the dirt and everything else. Stay away from me. He's so stubborn, that dog. Anyways, I was gonna say, we're gonna probably get an above ground pool. It's so much fun. We used to go swimming at the local swimming pool. We had a humongous. Hold on. Okay, I had to back that dog up. Keep coming. Keep on coming if you want to. I'm gonna get you. But anyways, we used to go to the swimming pool. It was so much fun. And when we didn't have the swimming pool, like if it would look like it's gonna rain or whatever, my mom would be like, "You guys can't go because of this. It's gonna close anyways, the pool, because of the swimming pool rules. They don't want us to get struck." Hold on, let me get this dog. Okay, it's a crazy dog. Peanut butter cookies in my phone. Look at him. If you look at it close, it doesn't look like it's completely done either. See? But it is done. I guess you could cook it a little longer. I think if I cooked it a little longer, maybe it would be more crunchier. Get away from there. You better get away from there. Sorry, guys. This freak. I think my son gave me this dog to back up the insanity he tried to give me. I promise you, I've never seen such a knuckleheaded animal in my life. He listens to some things, but the things you don't want him to do and you gotta tell him over and over and over. And this is not, dogs are smart, okay? So you can't tell me he doesn't know what I'm telling him. Because whenever I say, when he gets ready to try and come over towards that area, he stops. So if he didn't know and the Creator didn't make a dummy. He makes very intelligent creatures. This dog just wants, he has to be all up under me all day long, see where I am. And when I go in, he's going to be at that window, peeking in, trying to get in there or go around there and do stuff I told him not to do, just purposely. So anyways, we're going to get away from the dog talk unless he comes over here again, because I want to enjoy my time on here, because I can't if he's driving me nuts. So anyways, I got one left, and I'm going to finish eating that one in a minute. I got up kind of late because I didn't get to bed till late. I wake up like in the middle of the night sometimes, and instead of sleeping through, like I was saying, I do have a disorder, but I'm trying different things, like I was saying earlier. I'm going to try that. I'll take the tea 30 minutes before I go to bed, turn off everything that I'm not going to be, because I fall asleep with the TV sometimes, or You know, I usually am not on my phone, but sometimes I am. So I'm not talking to anybody on my phone. I'm just usually just like, there's some games on there that I like, but I'm gonna stop doing that too. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Um, I have some work to do tomorrow out in the ministry, so that's pretty much a lot of stuff that I do because I do have a um, disorder. So I don't, and it's hot already in the sunshine area because it's spring. And if you're in the areas of California that I've been living in, it's like Arizona. Except the positive part about it, it cools off in the daytime and under the shade. When I was in Arizona, it did not cool off to me. It stayed hot even in the evening. You can get a sunburn in the evening. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. All you that know that town. But we had that gigantic swimming pool that you could go to in the summer, and that was the funnest thing. You see your friends over there and stuff like that. And yeah, so everybody went there. They hung out at the pool because that was the only really recreation that they had. Hopefully they got something else now, or I'm thinking you should always have something fun for young kids, teenagers, because it gets boring. And in hot weather, you should be inside doing something, like we had swimming. Of course, that was outside, but you cooled off. And you walk home all ashy and hair wild. But it was fun. It was so much fun. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what would be fun. Like you could have an indoor. Well, they had the movies. I don't think I even went to the movies that much indoors. And that would have been better than swimming all the time. Because I think did we pay for our swimming a cheap price or something? I can't remember. I don't even remember. It's been so long ago. It might have been free, but I'm not sure if we had to pay for it. But I know here in Palmdale. I'm not in Palmdale anymore. I was. But in Palmdale, when I lived there, they had a swimming pool, and I think we had to pay because I brought my niece and my nephew. But it was really like $1 or something. It was cheap. But think of some fun things you can do inside. Don't go over there. Like some quilting. Sewing is usually my summertime fun. Don't go over there. Hey, no. Yeah, he heard me. See him? Go back. I just don't want you guys to hear me yelling because my voice could be loud. Anyways, my summertime thing is sewing or quilting or puzzles. I'm older, so if you're younger, you might want to do something else. But it's still fun. Because I know when I was younger too, like a teenager, we used to do puzzles. There's nothing wrong with doing puzzles. They're fun. They're so much fun if you like that kind of thing. I'm more of a loner type person, so I don't have to be around a lot of people. I'd rather be by myself. I don't like a lot of people around me. I get anxious, when there's too many people around me. So, I have fun doing the stuff that I do by myself. Like even this dog, I don't want him around me every 5 seconds. So, and he's the opposite. He has to be around me every 5 seconds. Look at him, just look at him. So, I'm like, give me some breathing room. Oh, it feels good out here. Anyways, I need some flowers, you guys. And when I do get some, I'll show you them. Something that smells really fragrant. I know roses do. We have some in the front. I already trimmed those down in the wintertime. There's gonna be a ton of blooms because I could already see where they're going to grow at. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's by our front door, and they smell so good. Roses. But anyways, I'm going to go because it's already 15 minutes. I'm sure you don't want to hear anymore. I'll have something else on here. I'm probably going to break out the sewing machine so I could do some sewing today, at least. I showed you the quilted squares, and I don't want to just show you a teaser. I want you to actually see a beautiful quilt. I might get some little lacy stuff to go around, or borders. It doesn't have to be lacy because if it's for male, I don't think they're going to want any lace. Don't come over here. You could come out if you want. This dog, I'm telling you, he's so freaking hard-headed. Woo! If it weren't so hot, his behind would be out here in the crate. I'm telling you. Get out of here. They'll never learn if you let them do what they want. And this dog, he was doing whatever he wanted. Because I used to go over there and visit. And this freak, he would be all in the screen. Rip the hole in their window screen. In their window screen. And everything else. Get out of here. And, you know, that kind of dog I don't care for. Because when you let them do whatever they want, then they keep doing it. You know, just like anybody, any human, you know, like if you let them pass your boundaries, I go run him back. Yeah, like I was saying, you let them pass your boundaries, then that's it. Whew, it feels good out here. I just had my exercise for the day running after this hound. But if you guys could see it, I wish I could video record me. You would be dying. It would be like the meme of the day. Because I really get upset at this dog. Because the knucklehead that gave it to me, Knuckleheadess, which is a female, and Knucklehead, Knucklehead, which was the male, was his dog. They let that dog do whatever it wanted. It tore up their garden, ran rampant. Like I said, he ripped their screen, the one that you can, at the window, and he'd like climb through there. Oh, yeah, he knows how to climb. I was like, that's not cute. That is not cute at all. You're ripping somebody else's home apart, even if it's your own. I bet if it was theirs, which is a sad thing to say, they wouldn't have wanted it done. You know, they wouldn't have let it rip the screen. You know, if it's somebody else's stuff, you're going to let it do that. You especially shouldn't do it if it's somebody else's, because it's not yours. It's like if you borrow something, you want to take good care of it, you know. It's like if you're dating somebody to get married to them, you take good care of them. You don't treat them bad, you know. So most people do treat their loved ones good, but I'm just saying, even somebody, like if you're taking somebody's property and renting it or something like that, do you want somebody to tear up your house if you're renting it to somebody? No. So don't do that to them. If you don't want somebody to do that to you, don't do it to them either. Take good care of it. Have some pride, you know. Proper pride. But anyways, on a rampage here because of this dog. The dog started it because he has no boundaries. You know, they didn't give him any boundaries. When I got the, hold on, I'm going to put a part 2.